I am truly not the demographic for this movie, and the trailers gave me zero hopes of enjoying this movie. But was I wrong? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're going to be diving into the new movie Wicked that is based on the famous Broadway. Before we do, please not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. We're giving away a free $50 gift card to one out of every 100 subscribers. Comment down below for a higher chance of winning, only one winner per month. So stated in the intro of this video, I had no expectations going into this movie. Actually, my expectations were that I was going to completely hate it. I did not like the casting of Ariana Grande. She's just not my favorite person. Of course, I am not the demographic for this film and really don't ever expect to see the Broadway either. So when I heard they're making this movie, I was like, whatever, it's going to be a movie for a certain type of person. And the trailers came out and I thought it looked honestly awful, just another lazy CGI fest. But then word started coming out that this movie was really good, and I am pleasantly surprised because this movie is pretty awesome. Again, to me, this is not going to ever be one of my favorites of all time, but in the screening I was in, I completely felt the vibe of the theater was very high. Everyone was really enjoying it, and all the songs were just really catchy and good. Now, of course, we're going to go back to me saying I wasn't excited to see Ariana Grande in this film. She is one of the best, if not the best part of this movie. She was perfectly cast for this role. When she sings, you can definitely feel it all the way into your soul, and she plays that princess who's just way too in love with herself very well and hits really good comedic beats throughout the whole runtime. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, they really banter off each other really well. The moments that they're on screen together singing really brighten up the movie quite a bit. And that's another thing about the film is they really did not half-ass the art direction in this movie at all. Everything seems to come to life. Everything's very vibrant. I mean, you're comparing this to a musical like Joker 2 was a month or so ago, where I don't remember a single song that happened. It felt like they didn't really want to do the songs. However, in this film, obviously they're taking the music from the musical, but it seemed like they adapted it really well on screen. So it makes a really good musical is songs that will stick with you and are really catchy, of course, and this movie definitely does that. I was thinking about the songs after the movie ended and they were absolutely stuck in my head. Of course, I am coming from a side of never seen the musical or never really heard the music from the musical. There'd be songs in the movie that were being sang and I was like, oh, I actually recognize that one. One small negative I have, and I think I'm going to be the only one who says this, is Cynthia Erivo, her character as she is playing a witch. I just did not fully buy that she could be a witch in the future. I'm sure people are going to say, hey, this is just a prequel. This is just something where she's going to turn into a witch. In my mind, I'm always going to think of the original Wizard of Oz and how badass and scary that witch was. I just didn't buy she was going to become someone scary in the future. But when it comes to her performance and acting, they are quite tremendous. And the fact that this was part one and it is 2 hours and 40 minutes long, there are certain moments that, yes, I was thinking to myself, I wish this was a little shorter. However, I could feel everyone else in the movie theater, time was flying by because they were there for the music that they already knew and loved, and they were enjoying every second of it. Me, when it was different songs, I didn't vibe with as much. Time went a little bit slower. However, the end picked up really well and it left off on a note where actually I was really excited to check out part 2 when it comes out next year, which is something I did not think would happen at all before I saw this movie. I guess the best compliment you can give Wicked is it brings the Broadway truly to life. If you're into good Broadway musicals and you go and see one, it's the magic of seeing that live action and seeing things move around on stage. I feel like you really get that feeling when you watch this film. Director Jon M did a terrific job at that. I just really bringing the set pieces to life. And once again, the costumes just look quite outstanding. And the choreograph really made you feel like you were in this world with these characters. Now, again, as far as going back into the negative territory, I'm not the demographic for this movie, so there's a lot of stuff I don't resonate with or don't really care about. However, I can see and highly respect when someone put a lot of effort into it and does it really well, and I know it's going to resonate with a very wide audience, and a lot of people are truly going to love this movie. My theater had a lot of precedent, and a lot of them actually clapped at the end of the movie, and I don't see that quite often. It does show this movie's getting a lot of praise. So in the end, I'm going to go ahead and give Wicked a 72 out of 100. You guys, please let me know what you thought of the movie. Comment down below. We will see you next time on The Movie Dive.